What has stood out to you about your room so
Just guys working, man, working to get better. The scrimmage was what stood out to me. We had 16 balls, caught 16 balls spread out amongst five guys. So that was just to see those guys go out and perform in that first scrimmage the way you want them to, catching the football, and then like I said, just the collective work ethic of the group. Man, guys are working hard and getting better and working on at all the things that we want them to work on. So seeing a lot of progress.
far? In what ways did you want Kyle to evolve? What does he have to work on to get better?
Just going from being a guy who really developed into a really good blocker as the season went along to go be a dominant blocker, and he worked hard in the weight room to do that, adding weight and strength, and it's starting to show up on the field doing that, and then just making plays on the ball down the field. He caught in cuts last year and all the intermediate stuff and the flat stuff, but now go make those plays down the field, and he's been working diligently at those things.
Do you have an idea of who's the next guy?
And I mean, right now, not it's just guys. It's just all those guys are working and pushing. You know, there's been some injuries that guys are working through that I think have slowed a few guys, but I'm not even really even worried about that right now. They're all getting reps, and like I said in the first scrimmage, the production was high with every guy. So there's just a lot of guys that are working to for all those spots, even the starting role and all. I mean, it's all to me up in the air.
How can the job Landen and obviously being a young kid at that
Yeah,
position?
yeah, he's done a really good job. I mean, considering he should still be in high school, I mean, he's the way he's come in and worked to pick things up from the standpoint of just the assignment, but also the technique part of what we're asking him to do. And he had, I think he had caught five balls in that first scrimmage. So for a young guy to come in, in your first scrimmage in Doak and come in and perform and did some good things in the run game as well. He's right where we want him to be. You just got to keep improving and getting better and just adding weight to his frame and getting stronger and all the things that a freshman needs to do. But he's done a really good job, to this point.
It's Jackson carved out a role more than a blocker last year. How much did you challenge him maybe to become more of that all around guy?
Yeah, no, and that's where I've seen him in the route running and just the ball skill part of it. He's really stepped up a lot, and he's always been a guy that's been an effective blocker. But he's starting to round out into he's battled a few things a little bit with some injuries, but he's really practiced hard through those, and he's starting to show a lot in both parts of the game.
Physicality wise, is
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's he put his hand in the dirt a lot in high school, so unlike a lot of guys, it's not new to him. So many of the guys are coming from different positions now, so it's so new to him. But he's used to putting his hand in the dirt. He's blocked against high level players at the defensive end position in his in the high school competition, and he was coached well. So it's it's still an adjustment because you are blocking bigger, stronger people, but he's been able to hold his own in those areas and you know continue to build him through the spring and then get him back in the weight room this summer to where he can. But that's the thing with early enrollee guys. They get about 2 months in the weight room, then they got to go compete. Then once you get through spring ball, you get a whole nother summer. And now, when they get into training camp, you see a different guy, and that's his progression. But he's held his own in the inline run game because he's used to doing it, and so you're seeing that show up as well.
I think Shaheem's a guy who kind of when he walks into a room picks up a lot of the oxygen in a good way. I guess Kyle, Jackson, have those guys kind of try to step up and fill the void, or is it everybody?
Yeah, no, they have. I mean, they're older, more experienced guys, so they definitely have done that, and they were already doing that even with Jaheim in there. And but the dynamic's really good. They're all pushing and working, but there is a leadership element with those guys that have been in the games more, and they're showing that.